Is it to have multi-positional guys, like a bench that's comprised of guys who maybe can play not just two positions but three or more, in order to achieve the kind of workload volume that you want in the regular season?
It's a must at the big league level. Guys that, especially the infield, outfield, it's nice. I mean, I was a utility guy, play second, short, and third. That's great. Okay, you can do that, but then you have guys that can play the outfield, like Brock and Swihart. You know, that really helps, because then you can make roster spots knowing that one of those guys is worth probably 2 or 3 players, and you can add one more player. Or you know, depending on where we at, if somebody's banged up, then you're not afraid to put somebody out there, and you don't feel comfortable. You feel actually comfortable that he can do the job. And I'm not saying that you throw them out there for 5 days in left field, but it's good to, you know, move them around. You know, we take Devers for granted and Bogarts for granted, and that's not the case. Regardless of how good they are, rest is a must at this level. You know, for guys to go through a season, you need rest. You have to have guys like that, and I think that really helps you.
I mean, there would be, you know, a lot of times there would be a target of, like, you know, an everyday player within like 150, 155 games, and, you know, in a lot of past years. With the Astros last year, you obviously there weren't a lot of guys who were getting to that point. Do you envision kind of increasing the number of days off in order to, in hopes of?
We'll talk to them about it. That's a conversation as a staff, medical staff, and obviously the front office. We'll sit down with them individually and talk about it. But I know it's a hard conversation, because I went through it last year. But if they start buying into it, they will see the results. They will see the benefits of having off days. You start looking at our schedule, and I did. There's certain trips here that, you know, they're tough. You know, the 3 cities, start in the West Coast, then go to, I think it's Minnesota, and ended up in Toronto, whatever it is. You know, those are tough ones. You know, and you have to be very careful. They have to understand that. I get it. You know, there's a few at bats that you're not gonna have compared to previous years, but at the end, they're gonna benefit from the plan.